Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things teachers have said to their students. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. We were pretty poor growing up and my mum would send us with pennies to pay for lunch. One day when I was about 7, the teacher who was helping to supervise my lunch period told the cashier not to take my pennies if it was too much of a hassle for her to count them very loudly so all of the kids in line behind me could hear. Still makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. I mean, money is money, no matter what you pay in. Pennies, coins, whatever, that's still money. I am pissed. Like, what if the mum was trying so hard to gather all of these pennies just to pay for her lunch, and then there's this teacher who's like, don't accept the pennies? I'll be so mad. I mean, I'm already mad. Seriously, what is going? Oh my gosh. Like, I know some people who would recycle bottles just to get that 10 cents, right? And can you imagine if this teacher was treating your kid like this? Huh? What's wrong with paying with pennies? There are successes and failures in life, and you babies are failures. Because she assigned something we didn't know about. She also called us manipulative and immature and just plain rude, asking for an extension. Why? How are you gonna call a kid manipulative and immature when they're just still kids? And how are you gonna tell a kid that they're gonna be a failure? Huh? Oh my goodness. Why are these teachers saying such mean things to students? And the kids clearly didn't know about the assignment, so asking for an extension is pretty normal. Did she give the extension though? That I had behavioral problems and should be sent back because of them. Okay, basically I was a quiet kid who did well at standardized tests. She didn't let us out in time and I missed my bus several times, which got her in some sort of trouble. She blamed it on me and some other students. She was a sad one. How are you gonna be a teacher and blame it on your students? That is actually really sad. Like, can you think about a grown-up blaming something on a kid? What? Why would you do that? I mean, even if it was the kid's fault, it's embarrassing to say it out loud. No, it wasn't me, it was the kid, you know. And technically, it says she didn't let them out in time. And that's why the students missed the buses. So whose fault is it? That I should stop using my dad's death as an excuse to get out of things 3 weeks after he died. Wow, this teacher has like no sympathy at all. How are you going to tell a kid that? They're basically just saying like you should get over it. I mean, at least be a little bit more sensitive. What's wrong with these people? I would honestly cry right then and there. A college classmate was really struggling after her mom's death. The professor didn't believe the student and asked her to bring in her mom's death. I can't even speak. The student left class crying. Wow, these teachers are really insensitive. Obviously, she's gonna be so upset because one, her mom's death is already like a big blow to her. And then you telling her that you don't believe her is gonna be another big blow. Like, at least comfort her. I don't know. He was a physical education teacher and he was also my baseball coach. After 2 years of baseball with him, he just flat out says, why couldn't you be like your brother? Oh. I mean, oh my gosh. How is a teacher going to say that to their student and compare them to the brother? Like saying as if they're just not good enough, you know? Oh. I mean, like, this is so similar to like a lot of people who get compared in the family. I feel like that happens a lot. Like when someone's mum just accidentally splurt out and be like, why couldn't you be like your brother? Or why couldn't you be like your cousin kind of thing, you know? That's tough, you know, that's tough. Teacher in high school is talking about her first year college experience before class starts. She then goes, oh, I really hated my roommate my first year. We didn't get along at all. I really didn't like her personality. She was too cynical. A few minutes later, said teacher divulges into another story regarding her roommate and accidentally said her name out loud. This name was the same name as mine, and as she said the girl's name, she looked me dead in the eye and held the stare for a good 10 seconds. I felt really awkward after this, so I made a comment saying, oh geez, I hope all blanks aren't like. Teacher responds with, actually you remind me of her a lot. Awkward silence ensued. I always knew this teacher didn't like me for a reason. You're gonna hate a student just because they have the same name as someone that you hated? That is so petty. So you're gonna hate people who have that name. So she's gonna hate everyone that has the same name as her roommate? Oh my gosh. That is so petty. That's the only reason why she doesn't like that student? Honestly though, what kind of teacher talks about this? Like, why are you in class talking about this to your class? That's so odd. I've never heard any teacher tell a class a story about someone they hated, you know? Like, obviously we hear about their personal stories about like their kids or like whatever, you know, but hardly a story about someone they didn't get along with. Does your mother gag you at home? Seriously, you have not said one thing that is worth anyone's attention. Never talk in my classroom again. And why are you even in this class? You make good enough grades to get by. So just drop out and get a GED. I dread teaching second block every day because you are in it. All this because I really paid attention and didn't really talk much during class discussions because history is easy for me. Why is she mad over one student? She said this out loud in front of the class, or did she say it one-to-one? Because I feel like if she said it in front of the entire class, that is so wrong. Even if it was one-on-one, that is still a weird way to talk to a student. Like, the wording and everything is just odd. It just doesn't feel like a teacher saying it, you know? Go wash the pizza off your face. That's disgusting. There was no pizza. Oh, were they referring to like the grease? Or like because their face is just oily? We can't help having an oily face, okay? Oh my gosh, that's so mean. It's not like their face is doing anything to your class, alright? Gosh. In second grade, I was crying because my cat had died and my religious nut of a teacher came over to console me, and I asked her something along the lines of, I'll see her in heaven again one day, right? And she responded, nope, God never said anything about cats having souls. You'll never see her again. If I was a kid and a teacher said that to me, I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I feel like I'll be sad. I'll be crying my face out. I would just be so sad. I would just be like, I'm never gonna see my dog again. What? You're supposed to console the kid. You're supposed to be like, yes, everything will be fine. Your cat is watching over you right now. Your cat doesn't want to see you cry, you know. But not, the teacher is like, nope, you'll never see your cat ever again. Kindergarten teacher told me I would never amount to anything. Kindergarten, so they were like 5 years old. Why would you say that to a kid? And now they're just gonna have that like in their mind while they do everything, you know. But if that was me, I would honestly have that in my mind and prove that teacher wrong. As a kid, I was like, you said that about me? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna prove you wrong. My teacher would say the most uncomfortable things, like if your hands were in your pockets, he'd say, get your hands out of your pockets. Are you playing pocket pool? The weirdest thing he did was one time in gym, I asked if I could use the washroom. He did this little dance saying, ooh, does daddy have to take you to the washroom? I assumed he embarrassed me because he felt that it was beneath me to ask him to use the washroom and I should just go. A week later in class, I have to go again. So I get up and start to walk out when he yells, where do you think you're going? I say, to the washroom. He says, you need to ask permission. I stood there confused. This teacher is weird. My first day of high school homeroom, the teacher takes attendance and gets to my last name. Insert last name. Oh, another one? Which one is your daddy? The smart or the idiot? I answered, and he spent the last 20 minutes of homeroom ranting about what every member of my dad's family had put him through 30 years earlier. What? How are you gonna... Why would you rant that to a kid? Like, it's not the kid's fault. He wasn't even in this world yet 30 years ago. I'm 6'7" and a substitute teacher called me worthless because I wasn't on the basketball team. I was a straight A student and voted mostly to succeed in my senior yearbook. This teacher is just judging. I thought all substitute teachers were supposed to be nice. Honestly. That I was a traitor to the Chinese race because I could speak English. What is this teacher talking about? So they're saying anyone who speaks English plus a second language is betraying their own race. What kind of teacher is this? How are you going to be a teacher if this is what you're going to tell your students, really? What was this teacher trying to get at? How are you going to make a kid feel bad for speaking English? What? Have fun being a waiter forever. 10th grade history teacher who dined at the restaurant where I worked. I am shocked. I just don't understand why these teachers say these things. Like, they could just keep it inside, but nope, they have to say it. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!